Hello, I'm Anna Davis. I am a personal chef in Springfield, Missouri, and the owner of a private catering company, 365 Flavors. I'm going to be making a strawberry and honey seared duck. I will serve that with carrot and turnip puree, a kale and toasted almond salad with some croquettes, and those are going to have goat cheese and almonds in them as well. I'm going to salt and pepper the pan first. Here's the honey. Just drizzle a little in there. Right, and I'm going to put these skin side down, so that's with the fat facing down. Just like that. All right, so I'm putting some on top. And then I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of honey on top of this. So to just cook in at the beginning, give the duck a nice sweet flavor. All right, so I'm gonna take it over and stick it on the stovetop. I'm gonna cover it. I'm cooking it at a medium heat. The whole point of this is doing it slowly, and that way that fat will come out and keep it very tender. All right, next I'm gonna start the water for boiling my carrots and turnip. And this is gonna be for the puree. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in the water, start that boiling. The puree is going to have the carrots and turnip. So you have the sweetness of the carrot, and then you have a little bit more of a, it does have sometimes a little hint of bitterness. So together, then you get that sweet and the bitter, earthy taste. It really goes well together. All right, put this in here. So I'm gonna put these in here. We're just gonna let them boil. So this is going to have the puree as well as some roasted carrots. All right, I'm gonna get these going. I'm just gonna put some salt and pepper and olive oil on these. And these, if you notice, I didn't take the skins off. I like the end product, what it looks like. That's why I leave them. I'm even gonna leave the tops on if I can. We might take them off the end, we'll see. It's more for the look. Right. It is going to get some strawberries and the little pearl onions. I love these things. Pearl onions are a little sweeter than a yellow onion, so that's one of the reasons I like to use them. I also like the size of them. They just look better on the plate. All right, just gonna peel these. It's gonna take a while to peel these. Okay, flip the ends off. Strawberries are gonna go too. I also love to use fruit. It gives it that sweetness or tanginess or tartness. All right, I'm gonna stick these in with, and I stick it through halfway. I don't stick it in right at the beginning because I want that duck to get its nice color first just by itself, but then this way it'll start incorporating that taste from the duck, and the strawberries will go in with the duck, and it's gonna make this glaze that we'll put on the top of it at the end. I'm gonna grab some butter, and we're gonna put a little tiny bit of butter in there. And then ginger. So it already has sweetness, so it goes out with the strawberries, but it also has that little bit of spice. I love ginger and strawberries together. I just really, that combination is one of my favorites. And this is some of that cardamom. I'm gonna put a tiny bit in with the duck. This will go in with the carrots, so it's just kind of tying the dish together. All right, so now I'm chopping up these almonds. Then right after this, I'm gonna lightly pickle some strawberries. All I'm going to do is just strawberries, and they're going to go in the toasted arugula salad, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of salt. That's all, and they'll just sit. Cool. Going to add a little bit of garlic to the duck, and also this is a mixture of, it has a little bit of balsamic date vinaigrette and some apple cider vinegar and molasses. And it's kind of my extra splash of flavor to the duck. It's not a lot, I'm not gonna put a lot in it, but it adds to that final reduction that we'll get. So this is going to be the almond flour, and I'm going to put cheese in here. This is for the croquettes. It's creamier than a cow cheese. I think it has more flavor. It's one of the reasons. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. I know there's salt in the almonds, but I tend to like more salt than less. So a tiny bit of garlic. I don't want it to overpower it. And put the egg in. So yeah, see it's kind of sticky. I'm gonna add some more of the flour, which it will be sticky because of the egg regardless, but I want it to be able to pick it up at the end and make fritters. Now I'm going to put a little bit of the coconut flour in here and just toss those around in it. And this will keep them from sticking in the pan. So we're gonna start with these. I'm gonna heat this up. Again, I'm gonna put a little bit of salt just to flavor the oil, season it. And this pan, unlike the duck pan, I'm going to get hot first, and then I'll add the croquettes. Check my duck one more time. Looking good still. So now I'm just gonna have it like extremely low, so it's not really cooking it much anymore, just softening that meat. Now this is hot. I want it to sizzle as soon as I stick it in. Okay, it gets hot very quickly with the oil, and I have to watch it because you don't want it to get too brown, but you want it very hot when you start it, so it gives it that initial nice browned taste and look. All right, so these now I'm gonna take off. I'm going to stick them on this. And then I'll stick them in the oven to finish them off. 10 minutes max. I came up with this just the other day actually, and I was so happy with the flavor I decided to put it with this dish because I think I did it with the pickled strawberries and I absolutely loved it. So, and it has almonds, so everything that is already part of the dish. And toss it in a little bit of oil, olive oil, a little bit of salt, so good. And also this. But a tiny bit of oil. So I'm gonna stick it here. This is date sugar, and it's gonna go on top of this. It gives it a really nice sweet finish. All right, I'm gonna check my carrots again. Let's look here. Yeah, they're just mashing nicely. So I'm going to drain out most of this water. All right, this is when I add some of that honey, the lavender infused honey. A little bit. There's gonna be more on top later. A little bit of salt. Coconut oil goes in here as well. A little bit of cardamom. So in here is lavender infused honey, salt, coconut oil, and cardamom. And that's it. All right, so we're gonna do this. And I love this infuser. I use it all the time. I love pureeing things. There we go. This is my dish. I'm Anna Davis, and thank you so much for having me on Side Dishes. I really enjoyed cooking here. It was a blast. I love working in the kitchen, so this was just fun to do it again for all of you. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna plate more so then you can all eat it.